Coming up in this special edition of 10 News.
We'll journey across the county to some of San Diego's top holiday hotspots, perfect to visit with your family.
We'll meet the real-life Grinch and find out why you might spot country music legend Clint Black hanging around Balboa Park.
The attraction to San Diego, is obvious to everyone watching.
From snow in the South Bay to a garden of lights in the North County, we're going to help you make family memories you'll look back on for years to come.
Holiday traditions celebrating San Diego.
There's nothing quite like the holiday season in San Diego. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. We may not have the snow to walk through a winter wonderland, but America's finest city does have a treasure trove of incredible holiday activities all across the county.
And let's begin with 10 News anchor Virginia Chaw with a look at one of the city of San Diego's signature events, December Nights, right here in Balboa Park.
Yes, December nights are about lights and sights, but also about sounds. Meet internationally acclaimed organist Raul Prieto Ramirez. He came here from Spain after a worldwide search for a new San Diego civic organist. He says he can't wait to play the Spreckles organ, the world's largest outdoor pipe organ, during his first December nights.
It's a huge event that really puts San Diego on the map and can really bring people from other places. And it's not just the showcase Balboa Park, but the whole city.
2 nights for San Diego's holiday spirit to shine, from the Christmas tree lighting to the bands, dancers, and food. Oh, and don't forget Santa. December nights have really grown since the first in 1978. Park Ranger Kim Duclos should know. He's been to every one.
When it was considerably smaller, maybe 3,000 people at most. If we were lucky, now we're expecting over the 2-day event, maybe 300,000 people.
And if you start feeling overwhelmed while dashing through the park, Ranger Duclos has the inside scoop on how not to feel so overwhelmed.
There's so many wonderful things to see in this park, 1,000 wonderful things. Take 3 or 4 of them and really focus on them. And I think you'll have a really great experience.
Hope your December nights are filled with holiday cheer as you delight in all you see and hear.
Thanks, Virginia. The incredible display of lights won't just be on land, it'll also be on the water.
The 47th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights will feature dozens of lavishly decorated boats parading past downtown San Diego. 100,000 people watch every year with great viewing spots along the Embarcadero, down to Cesar Chavez Park and across to Coronado.
One of the best vantage points is from the Maritime Museum.
Every year the ships rendezvous and they come by here in parade fashion. So we have a dinner up on the upper deck of the Berkeley so people can have a nice holiday buffet. And then after dinner they get to go outside and watch the parade from any of our vessels.
You have 2 chances to watch the Parade of Lights live on December 9th and December 16th. And if you can't watch in person for the very first time, 10 News will bring it to you wherever you are. On December 9th, you can watch our live stream at 10news.com and the 10 News Facebook page. Visit 10news.com for more details.
Every year, San Diego's 2 major theme parks go all out for the holiday season.
Let's check in with SeaWorld and Legoland to find out what's new for 2018.
SeaWorld's Christmas celebration features plenty of festive fun for the family.
All right, give us a big smile.
Last year, we gave you a sneak peek at SeaWorld's newest show, Oh Wondrous Night. And the show's back for a second year, putting a new twist on that nativity story through the point of view of the animals. The show features live animals and puppets helping perform more than 30 beloved Christmas carols. The rest of the park is decked out with more than 1 million holiday lights and the largest Christmas tree in Southern California. Of course, you can take pictures with Santa and sample some of your favorite holiday foods. SeaWorld's Christmas celebration runs now through January 6th.
The holiday holidays have already started at Legoland. There's live entertainment, and of course, everything has a holiday theme, including a 30-foot tall tree made entirely of Lego, not to mention a Lego Santa. Check out the new holiday village. The kids can meet their favorite Lego characters, all dressed in holiday costumes. It's the perfect spot for great family pictures. And make sure you don't miss the Sea Life Aquarium, where even the divers get into the Christmas spirit. Legoland's holiday celebration takes place now through New Year's Eve.
In the North County, holiday season officially starts with the first lighting of the Legoland Christmas tree. It's a great holiday tradition with a celebrity coming to Carlsbad each year to flip the switch. Last year, it was actress and singer Hilary Duff joining Santa to light the tree and enjoy the fireworks. She brought her whole family to join the fun.
I think this is a really special time of year to be here. I've never come at Christmas time, but seeing all the lights and how they decorate is really something special for the kids. So I feel lucky to have done it with my son this season, and we'll definitely come back next year.
Duff joins a long list of celebrities to have lit the tree at Legoland, including Stana Katic, Elizabeth Banks, Pierce Brosnan, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Brooke Shields, Wayne Brady, Jenny McCarthy, and Tony Hawk.
While we're spotlighting so many great ways of enjoying San Diego during the holidays, it is important to remember that many of our neighbors may be struggling to put a good meal on the table.
In fact, 1 in 6 children goes hungry in San Diego County, and 10 News is proud each and every year to support a wonderful organization called Feeding San Diego.
And 10 News reporter Kalina Estrinos visited to see how they make the holidays a little more merry for families in need.
The holidays, a time for families to be together, with food often as the centerpiece. But for some families, a full table is a luxury.
On a monthly basis, we have over 300 families that come in and use our services.
Connie Villarreal, operations manager at Community Christian Service Agency, works closely with Feeding San Diego in the fight to end hunger.
It's just a wonderful experience.
In this garage, volunteers spend time sorting produce like apples and peppers, organizing canned goods and pantry items to make sure the homeless and struggling families get the food they need and deserve.
I mean, we have children that just see the carts full of food and they ask, is that for me?
This food donated by Sprouts.
Well, as a company in 2017, it was 23 million pounds of food,
which equals 19 million meals for families. For store manager Kevin Urbanski, these donations are personal.
During the holidays, this is actually how my family got to actually celebrate different holidays each year with food. So as a company, it's great to see us really get involved in something like this.
Now, the holidays are a little brighter for a few more local families in need.
Times are hard right now. They have to think about whether they could have to pay rent or buy a package of salad. We're here to provide that for them.
Kalina Estrinos, 10 News.
Feeding San Diego serves more than 4 million meals in November and December, but more help is needed. To find out how you can get involved, go to 10news.com and click on our Month of a Million Meals section.
It's also important to remember our military community during the holidays. The USO lit up the Christmas tree at Seaport Village to kick off a month-long campaign called the Giving Tree. The USO is collecting toys to support more than 1,000 military families who call the San Diego area home. You can give toy and money donations through December 18th at usosandiego.org.
Another great way to help our local military families at this special time of the year is by supporting the Armed Forces YMCA. They have 2 events each year helping make the holidays special for the children of military families who often struggle with having a parent serving overseas during the Christmas season.
The housing is expensive for these military families. Anything that'll help them augment their Christmas or a little more each year is very helpful for our service members.
Operation Holiday Joy is a toy drive, and volunteers construct and wrap the gifts, including bikes. Registered military families will then be able to pick out the gifts their kids will like best. Then, during the neighborhood exchange, the families will be able to stock their cupboards with free, healthy food. To help, visit asysd.org.
We're just getting started on holiday traditions celebrating San Diego.
Coming up, my conversation with country music legend Clint Black.
So then the butterflies begin and the bells ring and And it's Christmas time in San Diego.
Plus, behind the scenes with how the Grinch stole Christmas.
San Diego's Botanic Garden transforms into a garden of lights.
And a big change coming to this year's Holiday Bowl.
Welcome back to Holiday Traditions Celebrating San Diego. We're here at one of San Diego's true treasures, the Old Globe Theater here in Balboa Park, where they get into the Christmas spirit every year.
Well, there is one person who doesn't get into the Christmas spirit, and that's the Grinch. 10 News reporter Kalina Estrinos has a look at a great annual tradition here, the performance of how the Grinch stole Christmas. It's based on the book by an iconic La Jolla resident, Dr. Seuss.
A hometown classic back for its 21st year.
It's become a tradition for families across San Diego.
Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and director James Vasquez is no stranger to Whoville.
I think I've gone on for everybody in Whoville except the Grinch, Mama, and Grandma Who.
A 16-year veteran, Vasquez says the story is one of togetherness.
It is a story about acceptance. It is a story about community and celebrating the holidays.
With the cast bringing their own holiday sparkle to the stage.
With our Grinch this year, Ed, he brings such humor to the role, and he brings such growth to the role.
One of my favorites that I've ever played, actually, and I'm very lucky. This is the second year in a row I've been able to play it.
Edward Watts transforms himself into the Grinch.
I would definitely say top two, if not certainly the top hottest, most sweat-inducing costume I've ever been in. As soon as you get into it, you can't help but just become the character with the big belly and the crazy hair.
And this year, Sadie Tess Coleman takes on her first major role as Cindy Lou Who.
For 2 years, I've gotten Scout Sue, which is a little Who, which is really fun, but this year I've gotten Cindy Lou, which is also really fun.
Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, taking the stage at the Old Globe Theater. Kalina Estrinos, 10 News.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas has performances through December the 29th, but it's not the only holiday show here at the Old Globe. This year, country music legend Clint Black has written his first musical with playwright James Sasser and chose to debut it right here in San Diego. I had a chance to visit with Black ahead of the world premiere of Looking for Christmas. Looking for Christmas is based on your 1995 album. You got a lot going on in your life. What in the world possessed you to think, I don't have enough on my plate, might as well do a musical too?
You know, it's I like challenges. I like to be busy. I like to be doing things that are creative. So it's natural for me to find something else to do.
So everybody's got a backstory. Who's Sergeant Mike Randolph? Is it based on somebody in particular?
It's loosely based on someone James knows. Mike Randolph is making it home just in time for Christmas, but he's not really quite home. And through his daughter and her excitement over Christmas, understanding how it works, and then ultimately why it works and why we do it, is one of the things that propels Mike forward.
And certainly in this day and age, something everybody can identify with.
It was a real odyssey for me to try to find the true meaning of Christmas, and it's what we're trying very hard to get across in the play.
The other thing that I know that you do very well is support the military. How important was it knowing that San Diego is such a military town that you debuted this here?
Well, it was the icing on the cake. The attraction to San Diego, you know, is obvious to everyone watching.
What's the message that you want people to leave with after seeing this play?
For me, the true meaning behind Christmas as I had discovered it through writing the album was really the message is to look around at, to others and what they need. It's fun to give people things they want, but it's important to give people things they need. If the audience could take one thing away from Christmas, it's that. Look around, and it's not just for Christmas time. Just like orange juice, not just for breakfast.
You can catch Looking for Christmas through New Year's Eve. Now let's travel around the county for some holiday hotspots in our communities.
You don't need to wait for a storm. It will be snowing every night in the South Bay. Visit Village Walk at East Lake in Chula Vista, where that snow will fall every night at 6 and 7 o'clock with live caroling in between. The fun begins December 8th and runs through Christmas Eve.
You can light up the menorah and have a very happy Hanukkah at events around San Diego County. This is video from last year's candle lighting at Liberty Station. They'll be holding events there again this year as well as downtown San Diego. And your children can even make their own menorah. Chabad of Poway is teaming up with Home Depot and Carmel Mountain Ranch for a Build a Menorah workshop. The annual event takes place just in time for the first night of Hanukkah.
In Encinitas, the San Diego Botanic Garden transforms into the Garden of Lights. It's the only time of year the garden is open at night, with the trees and plants covered in thousands of lights.
1, 2, 3.
There's a hill covered in snow, perfect for sledding, and then warm up by the fire to roast marshmallows. There's also live music nightly, and cap it all off with a ride on a horse-drawn carriage, complete with sleigh bells.
This is also one of the most wonderful times of the year for sports fans.
And it all leads up to one of San Diego's most popular events, the Holiday Bowl.
Years, the game has brought some of the top college football teams in the country to SDCCU Stadium, along with some of the biggest stars.
In 1980, Jim McMahon's Hail Mary lifted BYU to a thrilling win.
In 1988, it was future NFL Hall of Famer Barry Sanders putting on a show. He rushed for 222 yards to lead Oklahoma State over Wyoming. Truly magic moments, which helped keep San Diego's tourism industry booming during an otherwise slow time of the year.
Every December, we bring thousands of college football fans out to San Diego to enjoy one of the best postseason college football games in the country and enjoy our great city.
The event isn't just about football. Families can enjoy the Port of San Diego's Holiday Bowl Parade, featuring marching bands from both schools and the most balloons of any parade in the country, right down Harbor Drive.
This year, the Holiday Bowl moves to New Year's Eve. The parade begins at 10 a.m. with the game kicking off at 4 p.m.
The holidays are also a perfect time to check out one of San Diego's newest sports teams.
Here's 10 News sports director Ben Higgins.
This old building behind me has seen the NBA, NCAA basketball championships, hockey, indoor soccer, even Ken Norton's upset of Muhammad Ali 45 years ago. But it's never seen anything quite like the National Lacrosse League.
Give us one chance, one time, come to the building, and you'll enjoy this thing for the rest of your life.
A bold promise by San Diego Seals president Steve Govett, whose team will play a 9-game home schedule from December through April. The outdoor version of the sport is popular at many local high schools. The indoor version kicks things up a notch.
I think you can take this game as an immersion between basketball and hockey, but then you put in the hard hitting of football and then the running of soccer. There's a lot of merger of a lot of sports in our game.
But Govett says you don't really need to be a lacrosse fan to have a good time at a San Diego Seals game. The show within a show is designed to be non-stop entertainment.
Dance team that's going to wow you, fireworks in the building, just music, rock and roll playing constantly, and it's the parties at our house, it's our party, but it's your team, and this is a ton of fun. We just want people to dive in and have a lot of fun with it.
The Seals are owned by international billionaire Joseph Tsai, who also has ownership stakes in the NBA and NFL, and is rumored to be interested in building a new arena in downtown San Diego. For now, though, the focus is on the Seals and the culmination of 18 months of work leading up to this inaugural season.
We're starting to see the fruits of our labor. We're starting to see people in the stands. We're starting to see, the game being played and players with lacrosse sticks, and we're starting to really sense the excitement of the market of San Diego to our product.
If you're interested in catching a game, you can find the Seals schedule and purchase tickets at sealslax.com. I'm Ben Higgins, 10 News.
There is more still to come on holiday traditions celebrating San Diego.
In fact, things are about to get a little wild.
I'm Jeff Lasky at the San Diego Zoo, where some of the animals, like this orangutan, are going to help us get ready for Jungle Bells.
Plus, what says holidays in San Diego like ice skating on the beach?
Where you can strap on your skates and enjoy an outdoor ice rink. You know it's holiday time when the reindeer are prancing through their home at the San Diego Zoo.
But the reindeer aren't the only ones getting into the holiday spirit. 10 News reporter Jeff Lasky shows us how the zoo transforms jingle bells into jungle bells.
Kimberly and Steve, everywhere you go throughout the zoo, you're going to find bits of holiday cheer. So when you come here with your family, it'll be lit up brighter than these flamingos.
This is the greatest place to be during the winter holidays.
The man known around here as Dr. Zoolittle loves wintertime.
Everything just turns into lights, lights, lights.
He's so excited, he even has his own lights, which he wears around his neck.
This is our special Dr. Zoolittle holiday light fair. So this is just one of the very few lights. These are the unimpressive lights that you'll see over here. Everything else is impressive, this not so much.
He may be selling himself a little short. Dr. Zoolittle is a big part of the fun during the zoo's Jungle Bells. He performs a special holiday show every night.
We do the night before Christmas. Everyone gets a musical instrument. We tell a story and the audience have to play the musical instruments on cue. They have to make sounds, they have to scream and shout, so it's a whole interactive storytelling moment. Beyond compare.
There are musicians, animal-themed characters, and whatever this is. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like fun. One thing you'll definitely want to check out is this giant tree just inside the entrance.
So this tree during Jungle Bells is covered in all different lights. And then there's a band, the music that comes on. And when the music's playing, the lights are doing this whole dance routine over here through the lights. You don't want to miss it. It is spectacular.
Although Dr. Zoolittle does have a warning about the tree, he learned the hard way.
Peacocks are definitely there. And you don't want to stand under the tree or under a peacock at that time because it's not pleasant. That part isn't pleasant. The tree itself we love. Peacocks, things dropping on you, not so much.
Of course, the celebration wouldn't be complete without Santa, who you can visit in his own igloo, built San Diego style.
Every year, Jungle Bells grows and gets bigger and better. So you're going to come over here, you're going to see new things, new lights, new songs, new entertainment. You stay till 8:30. Even though we close at 8, let security kick you out. You stay till the last minute.
At the San Diego Zoo, Jeff Lasky, 10 News.
Up next on Holiday Traditions Celebrating San Diego.
The locations around the county where you can find outdoor ice skating.
We are so fortunate here in San Diego that even during the winter, our weather lets us spend so much time outside.
In fact, we can even go ice skating right along the beach. Christmas celebrations have been a part of the holiday season at the Hotel del Coronado for more than a century. And now you strap on your skates for a lap around the rink while enjoying the view of the Hotel Del's world-famous beach.
And that's just the start. Enjoy the wonderful selection of holiday foods and incredible decor throughout the building. Skating by the Sea returns to the Hotel Del Thanksgiving Day and runs through New Year's.
And that's not the only place in San Diego where you can skate outdoors. The rink at Liberty Station is open through January 6th, and all proceeds go to Rady Children's Hospital.
Southern California's largest outdoor ice rink is at the Viejas Casino and Resort in Alpine, now through January 27th.
And the Hilton Bayfront downtown has the Reindeer Run, a 2-story, 100-foot-long ice tubing slide. You can go for a ride on select dates through January 5th.
We've only scratched the surface of all the family fun during the holidays in San Diego. Check out 10news.com for holiday stories, interactive maps, gift guides, events, and more.
We hope we've given you some helpful ideas on how you can enjoy this special time of year right here in San Diego.
So get out and explore the wonderful holiday traditions you can find in neighborhoods all across the county.
For all of us at 10 News, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a wonderful holiday season.
Thank you for watching this 10 News special, Holiday Traditions, Celebrating San Diego. For more holiday ideas, go to 10news.com.